Hello, fellow space engineers. I am Volgraza, and this is my creative series. I asked you guys if what you want to see basically next, so I can focus content on my channel. And you guys voted for Modular Ships version 1 update with like oxygen and all the other new blocks and stuff like that. And that is pretty cool. So we are going to go over one of the modules I have converted, and it is drastically a little bit different, so keep that in mind. Okay, let's switch back into my body here. So this here is the old module. It's basically the command module for, it was like the very first one, one of the first ones I made. It's got a lot of armor slopes because they didn't have these other cool blocks down there. Ion thrusters and whatnot in the old doors. No conveyors at all. Completely not airtight. I mean, it's like, and you know, like a nice little seat here. You could sit down, kind of look around. I mean, it's nice. It's a cool looking cockpit for sure, but that's probably about it. It's just more like, here you go, fill it out yourself. Now, this ship right here, this is my version, and Hauke made a version too, so a version B, I should say. And I like his version as well, so we will have both up on the Steam Workshop. I will link to his if it's public. I'll ask him if he could just make it public. Anyway, so in here we have some airtight hangar doors. I'm going to go ahead and kind of land. This is just for like separating different parts of the ship. Down the center, down the spine of the ship is a big giant conveyor, which allows people to, you know, transfer items and oxygen and stuff like that. Just 4 cryopods for the staff or whoever else is going to be on board the ship. It's the front part of the ship. And down here is each of the different seats, and you know, it's kind of cordoned off just for their own thing here. And up there is the captain's chair, or the main pilot's chair, and I guess someone could sit here and man the guns if there were other guns on some of the other modules, which there will be eventually. So let's go take a look at the captain's seat real quick. And it's all airtight. This section of the ship is airtight. It's pretty awesome. We jump in, and we're in the external view, and yeah. So let's see what's different about this ship in the version B, because Hauke, he's the main reason why my modular ships and stations became so popular with and him and Saladin too, but without Hauke's like putting in the innovation and whatnot, we'd be kind of stuck. Let's see, let's check out the outside. Similar as well. It's got oxygen tanks, hydrogen thrusters, and I used hydrogen thrusters because of the constraints in survival. I want these ships to be able to be, these modules to be built in survival if you guys want to. I think that was one of the biggest complaints I had. Like, I would love to build this ship, but I can't do it in survival. It's just too weird. So I still have to set the pivot points so that it's good for when it is projected. But inside it's a slightly bit different. There's some little stairs here. Again, same kind of thing, except in the main forward cockpit we have a nice little kind of cordoned off area. It's pretty cool. You can kind of like look down in there without actually interacting. You got a display that can put stuff there, so like maybe damage for your ship. They have some really cool mods for displays and stuff like that. Let's go down to the bottom part of the forward part of the ship. Now, this is probably like the coolest part right here. You have just like a bunch of buttons, same on the other thing, and you can walk between the 2 chairs. And you know, you can like sit in here and be like, hey, can you push the button over there? That'd be awesome. Yeah, pew 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 pew. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, and each of the different ships are going to have blast doors between them, so that it's a safety measure that most ships have to keep everything from rapidly depressurizing, so the whole ship get a big giant hole in it. You can have these things down for like a combat mode or whatever. Okay. So that is the ships there, and I just depressurized the whole part. I'm going to be working on this part next, so keep an eye out for that. This is I made a similar version to this one in my particular episode where we had it was like the update video. It was a big red ship. It was like Red Pirate Roberts, and completely different than anything else that's in here. I really like how that looked. I'm gonna kind of like go with that kind of design, but again, it's going to be hydrogen, and it'll be made in such a way that if you want to put ion thrusters in, you can just strip out the hydrogen and put the ion in it, and it'll be good to go. Alright, so that's it for this time. I'm going to be working on these in between the 2-week videos, so keep an eye out for that. So follow me on Twitter if you want to see some sneak peeks. I post pictures, inspirational quotes, and other particular things of game dev. Definitely go check it out, and subscribe. That would be awesome. And as always, be good and be creative. See you next time. Thanks so much for being creative with me. If you like this module, don't forget to give this video and the workshop item a thumbs up. If you modify this module at all and use it in one of your ship designs, post a link to the workshop item. I would love to see some of the creative stuff you guys come up with. Remember, keep being creative. See you in the next one.